So, imagine waking up every morning and just like a regular work day, you gotta get everything set up. And then you go to put on your shoes, or you go to get your shoes, and you see that they're all torn up. They're just chewed up. Something ate them through the night. And you're just like, well, that's mildly inconvenient. Guess I gotta go get some new shoes. And the first time it happens, it's like, oh gosh. But then, as the week goes on, it keeps on happening. And then the next thing you notice, food starts missing. Like, important grain starts missing. Produce starts missing. Then you're like, okay, no, this is a serious problem. I need to, get this fixed. I need to, find out whatever's doing this. I need to destroy it. It must be destroyed. Well, this is the ordeal of this particular individual in the Havio region. This character is named Oliver, and he is, I guess, the equivalent of a gym leader in this region. He has had quite the pest problem with a very pesky Rattata. And before anyone's like, oh, why don't you put out some traps or something? Maybe he did. Maybe those traps just weren't working for some reason. There's not really a reason to explain why, but in the Pokemon universe, Rattata has kind of been to have I don't know, some intelligence to where he wouldn't fall for that. So I guess that seems to be what's going on in this particular situation. So what do? Do you try and solve this problem all by yourself? Or when the next trainer who needs their badge comes by, do you have them solve it for you? Wow. In my story, I think I'm gonna have gonna have Oliver maybe use the characters that come by to help them figure out this, and then this is their trial. Call it lazy writing. I call it not knowing how to world build. So basically in this picture, what's going on is he's just he finally found this pesky Rattata, and now he's gonna show it what for. And this is kind of my Chinese New Year's picture. I wanted to keep it in the theme of my last year's theme, where the animal of the year is causing quite a bit of problems for the trainer in question. In this particular instance, it is Oliver. Last year it was Chris, one of the other gym leaders. And let me just say, can I say how difficult it is to come up with gym leaders? And as far as the world mechanic goes, because you can just pile on gym leaders and whatnot, but to actually have them make sense in the universe, you have to make the area that surrounds them make sense. Otherwise they're just kind of come out of nowhere. And I feel that's kind of what Pokemon does. They build the characters first and then they build the world. Which, I mean, I guess that's what you're supposed to do. Build the characters in the world, but I don't know. Maybe it's just different world building things. But the reason why this color palette is the way that it is because I wanted to stick with the theme of the Chinese New Year's color palette, which is also what I did last year. I just sort of took a color palette from Google that said it was of Chinese New Year, and then I just sort of made this. Definitely a challenge. These color palette challenges, challenges, quote unquote. Using a specific color palette for a whole scene, I would say it's much more difficult than just an individual character, which is what a lot of people will use them for. Because like normally a character is like 4 or 5 colors, max 10. Like even like I would say like 7 colors. Like if a character has 7 colors, that's kind of pushing it as far as like color theory and design go. I don't know. I haven't gone to school for it. I think that a character that had that many colors would be a bit, distracting. And I mean like the individual character, not like the picture. So like with this, it was a bit just like with last year, it was kind of a challenge because like you have to make this whole scene like look like a scene, sort of. I mean, it's not really, you know what I mean. You have to make it look like that while at the same time like sticking with these colors. So that's always fun, especially when it's more than one figure. Because like with the Talonflame, as well as Oliver, because like I actually haven't colored him before, like at all. So like finding like, I mean, I guess it's not that hard to color somebody in black and white. Like if you like know if you have a general idea of what they look like. But then like with the Talonflame, whose regional variant is in this picture, it's not really like a regional variant as far as like form goes, but like as far as the colors go, it has different colors. And the Rattata, I really wanted to, make it like it's a Lola form, but like not. I actually don't even know if Rattata will be in this region. I don't know, that's something I could figure out later. It's looking like it is though. So yeah, it's really quite the pick. Happy Chinese New Year to everybody, and thank you for watching and hopefully listening.